Yo, what is up, heroes in a half shell? Dude, it's Party Wallop. Man, that's a really unfortunate name, dude. I feel like they could have done something better, but anyway, this is the crossover between Ninja Turtles and Transformers. Long time coming, and he turns into the Turtle Van, which is rad, and not really panely either. And you know what's really surprising is how big this guy is. I thought he was going to be like Ironhide size, but nah, dude, he's pretty wide and he's pretty tall, and we will do a proper size comparison later. You can see that he is a generic turtle, but he does come in with the bandana replacement, so you can convert him into the turtle of your choice. He has the accessories, the katanas, the bow staff, the chucks, the size, which is my favorite because my favorite was Raphael. And you can see how the turtles look all dressed up over here in their individual bandanas and personalities. But yeah, right over here is the generic turtle. And again, really sweet alt mode. Yeah, Party Wallop. Really? They couldn't think of a better name like Cowabunga or like, I don't know, man. But anyway, let's pop this guy open. We'll do a size comparison and we'll do the transformation at the end. Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we have taken him out of the packaging, and dude, I just gotta say, dude, the manufacturing is done really well on this guy. Great QC. I haven't encountered anything weird. There aren't any like ratchets. Everything is done off of like friction and hinges. But dude, this feels so like factory fresh. Like I feel like it just came from the factory floor. And I really wish every Transformer felt like this coming out of the factory. It feels so satisfying. It's the perfect amount of tension and force and friction. And I hope it remains like this, but in the event it doesn't, whatever, dude, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, he has basic articulation. You saw me kind of putting him through the motions. Oh, and he has tires down over here. These flappity flaps, obviously for the alt mode, but they move. Same thing for this over there. It kind of looked like white chocolate or like waffles or cheese. But that's cool, and he has that nice, cool little turtle-shaped covering of the van on the top, and that looks really nice, yeah? Let's take a look at the accessories over here. Just want to make sure you're standing upright. You have the, oh, this is how you replace, dude, this thing just pops off, dude. But what's really cool, it's a 5mm, and so I've been racking my brain. I'm like, dude, what can I do with this, like, Frankenstein top, right? So you just pop that off, and then you can pop this on. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. That's like, whoa, it's Leonardo. And then you pop that off. And let's get my favorite on there. Raphael. And you're like, oh, it's Raph. But it looks a little better with the blue because the blue eyes. I think Leo won out on that one. But yeah, here we have the generic one. And what's the name? Metalhead? I think it's Metalhead, right? There was like a robot turtle that they had. And perhaps this is a good design for like Metalhead or something. Because, I don't know, robot turtle makes sense, right? Okay. So you saw how the bandana pieces went on, and we have this bit. This has a little fold-out thing over here, and so my guess is that it's some type of shield. It can also plug into the front through these like tabs and slots, and it's kind of cool. It almost gives him like an Optimus Prime turtle vibe, right? That's kind of cool. He also comes with this little pizza dish. And the pizza dish will turn around to reveal the little logo, and then you can plug that. Yeah, nice and snug like a bug in a rug, right in the tummy. Hey, Turtle Miss Prime, I kind of dig this, dude. And it feels very much like the, I don't know what type of truck Optimus Prime is. I know the new one is Peterbilt, but the old one, I forget, dude. And here, yeah, this looks like it's the fin for the turtle van. And it also has a 5mm over there, and so that's cool. The weapons and stuff, you know, let me just move these out of the way. And yes, they are plugged into my display stand. The display stand has 5mm connectors, and so that's pretty neat, right? We have the katanas. Done well for what it's worth. Nice little pieces of design on there. Yeah, dude, no real hate. I mean, it's just basic weapons, right? We have this bow staff, which kind of resembles Soundwave's fold-out gun. You know what I'm talking about, right? Kind of resembles that, like it's from the same factory or manufacturer. We have Mikey's chucks, which are cool, and these are all 5mm, I believe. 5mm vanilla. Yeah, they're all like 5s. So that's cool. I'm digging the chucks. I don't have any chucks, and so that's really nice. So we'll move that to the side, and they got like a chain in here, but yeah, it's all plastic. It's fine. Then last but not least, we have the size. Yeah, pretty cool, right? They got little tabs on the side and stuff, so I guess they plug in to the sides of the figures, and these must be the various areas where the weapons can store. That's just my guess. But cool, pretty neat, huh? Anyway, let's see what this guy looks like in van mode. I'm pretty excited to see him. Yeah, I mean, I like what I saw on the box art and the instructions and stuff, so let's get to it, Druid. I'll be right back. Oh, one thing I was gonna say, I just found out right now that this flips. Like this thing over here, you can change it to the turtle of your liking. That's cool, man. That's so cool. I totally neglected. I didn't know about that at all, and so anyway, didn't want to skip out on that. Okay, now into alt mode. All right, let's check out the transformation. I actually previewed it just so that I can be a little bit more familiar with it before I show you all, and so let's just go through it. So this part starts coming off because the head needs to get depressed, and I depressed, but you know what I mean. I was gonna say, everything fits really, really well. Again, that QC, that beautiful QC in manufacturing has extended into the alt mode as well. And you're gonna see that the transformation, I believe it borrows some engineering from some existing transformers, but rightly so. And I think it's not over-engineered. I think it has just a perfect amount of engineering on it. And so we'll just kind of go through it. So yeah, those cheese pieces that we were talking about, we flip them over here. And I might be doing a couple of things out of sequence, but ultimately we're going to get this, and this is all going to come up over here because this is going to be the front of the turtle van, right? Oh, and it does state that this Optimus piece has to be on here because this is the front of the car, right? And so these are all going to go back here. These are going to go back here to become the sides of the car, and these will come out as well. I did forget to mention that there's a ton of weapon storage and accessory storage all throughout here in bot mode. But anyway, neither here nor there. But yeah, it does have that too. And so this will go back here, just like how we showed before. Everything will kind of tab in, and well, not necessarily tab in all the time, but it will have the right amount of clearance and proper spacing, and so it's great stuff. So this over here, some of this reminds me of I could be wrong, but like the Stranger Things van, right? And so these bits will go together, and then you can see the fists over here. These are all on one piece, and they were bent down. And then this is going to plug into the back part over here. Perhaps I did this out of sequence, but anyway, that's what's going to happen at the end. And now you can kind of understand that the legs over here, everything else is going to become the panel and the sides. And so this part will come up. The feet this entire thing will rotate. And somebody else does this too. Skids? I think Skids does this, right? And so you can even see that the legs kind of resemble Skids. And so that's what I was talking about. Like there's some aspects of Inferno over here. There's some aspects of Ironhide, some parts of Skid. And I think it's great. I think it's great. Like if the Turtle Van had encountered Transformers, I feel like they're like, oh yeah, dude, we know how to transform people like you, or like bots like you. Here, meet one of our guys. And then they would have shown him, what's his name? Party Wobbler? I don't know what his name is, but anyway. So we have these bits over here. These are going to come down, but there is an order of operation over here, and also these are on not levers, but they move up and down because you got to get the spacing right over here. And so as this comes down, this will sit here. This will close on top of it, and as it closes, there's going to be a tab and a slot. There's also a tab over here. So as that goes in, it'll flow over on top of that, and then you can kind of wedge this in there. You shouldn't have to wedge it. I perhaps did this out of operation. Yeah. I think this needs to go in first. There we go. There we go. We get that in there. And then we push that down. Everything, this one is actually really tight. It makes me feel like I didn't quite get this in here. But yeah, and then you seal everything together there. Same thing for this. Everything flips out. We'll get that nestled into the bay. Bring this down over here. And then close that flat. There you go, dude. And that's the turtle van. Oh, and then of course the spoiler. That just comes in, and it's on sliding rails, and so you just bring that down, tap that in. Oh, okay. There we go. Boom. Dude, that looks so good. That looks so good, man. Oh, man. All this like dopamine rush from like experiencing waves of nostalgia. Oh my lord, the mouth on the bandana, the emblem. And like, dude, I love the simplicity of it. Like, I love the simplicity of the cartoonness, you know? Like, I feel like it jumped out of the screen. I love it. It doesn't have any unnecessary panels. Like, everything is just the right amount. You know, the Goldilocks story, everything is like just right. Yeah, that's how I feel about this, man. This toy is done really well. Not just in terms of its alt mode, its bot mode, its like accessories, the gimmicks that it provides. I'm really, really liking this toy a lot. And if they do more crossovers, I hope that they are like kind of on brand like this, you know, like everything just feels right. And this is what a turtle van would be if it could be a transformer. So very cool. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Hope you liked the review. I will talk to you all very, very soon. And yeah, if you're a turtle fan and you like Transformers, this guy's gonna do it for you. It does it for me. So anyway, I will talk to y'all soon, okay? Have a nice day. Bye-bye.